I have never played Halo, nor have I even owned an Xbox, which makes it even more baffling that the highest graded essay I ever wrote in university was about the advertising campaign of Halo 3, which I truly believe is one of the best advertising campaigns of the 21st century so far. I've cut some stuff out for brevity. There was like a whole section about why gamers like Mountain Dew, so if you want to read the full essay, there's a link in the description. Halo 3 ODST is the third installment of the Halo franchise, set during a fictional alien invasion of Earth in the far future. Xbox engaged in two different advertising campaigns that targeted two audiences. Firstly, the loyal franchise audiences who are existing fans of the series, and the casual gamer or new community member. This video will discuss how Xbox marketed Halo 3 ODST to these two target communities, and how Xbox presents its brand persona to market itself in a welcoming way to newcomers. For the loyal franchise audience, media industries target via narrowcasting. This means finding an extremely niche audience and intensely marketing to this demographic in a process called concentrated marketing. The target demographic for Halo 3 ODST, like most video games, are young, white, over-online men who are already dedicated fans of the series. Traditional broadcasting seldom works on this demographic as they don't really watch television and are spending more time using interactive forms of media, namely the internet. As a result, Xbox must target its franchise to this demographic in new and innovative ways, shifting creative resources towards online advertising. One of the key marketing campaigns towards this demographic was an 11-minute fake documentary or mockumentary called Believe, set after the event of the game, where veterans of the fictional human-alien war told stories of what they experienced. The veterans picked up alien weapons shown in the game while explaining their experiences with them. The stories were entirely fake, and to the average viewer, a documentary on a war that never happened might seem nonsensical and counterfactual. However, the highly online target audience will just get it. They know the lore and story to Halo, and trailers like this target them by creating advertisements for them in mind. The audience may find gratification out of recognizing the sci-fi weapons from the game made into real-life models. The target audience will feel welcomed, understood, and not patronized, making them more likely to buy the finished game. Xbox expects 75% of the target sales to come from established or loyal fans, and so targeting this demographic was key. Similarly, a 3D 112 meters squared plastic diorama was produced showing a fierce battle between the humans and alien race, which was then scanned into digital format. Players could view and explore this diorama in their browser for a limited time. Xbox wanted an audience who understand this type of interactive pseudo-modernist advertising. It's clear by the size and detail of the diorama that Xbox paid a lot to have this handmade plastic diorama created, which shows how important this existing demographic is to sales of the franchise. Along with the Believe campaign, a live-action short film targets the audience with a realistic experience. The trailer shows a young man at his father's funeral before going through boot camp to fight an alien war, culminating in the soldier's deployment on the battlefield. The use of live action in a video game advertisement shows it is a playful franchise that subverts industry expectations, again targeting a media-savvy audience. At the end of the trailer, the phrase "We are ODST" appears on the screen, targeting the audience to become part of a community by using the collective noun we. This is reinforced by the switch to a POV shot halfway through the trailer. The audience become the soldier and experience the battle as he does. To the loyal user, this would be exciting as they understand the context of the story. They know why the man is going to boot camp and why he is being deployed to the battlefield. For the uninitiated or casual observer, this may be confusing, as at the start of the trailer it isn't clear why there is a funeral or why the man is in a boot camp. Nobody in the trailer speaks English either, which adds to the confusion. This, along with the mockumentary, shows that Xbox know their audience well enough to produce highly tailored trailers that only they understand. Xbox create postmodern and playful advertisements specifically for their target audience. For the less loyal, casual, or new members of the Halo community, Xbox opted for a more generic advertising campaign. Halo 3 ODST was announced via cinematic trailer at E3 2006. To To avoid alienating a new or casual player who is uninitiated in the Halo lore, Halo 3 ODST was specifically designed to keep some elements of the real world in it, despite the hard sci-fi theme. For example, real human faces were scanned in to be used in-game for character models, and inspiration was taken from real bombed-out cities in Afghanistan to create the maps in the game. Traditional romanticized views of war are present in the advertising, such as duty, sacrifice, and good versus bad narratives. So new audiences would not be put off by complicated readings. In the E3 launch trailer, a modern street sign can be seen in the background to anchor the action to planet Earth. As one member of the marketing team said, "Our goal was to connect people back to their lives, not just computer graphics or something overly sci-fi." This allows Xbox to target the new user demographic without scaring them away with overcomplicated plots or flashy sci-fi elements. The social aspect is also emphasized more when advertising to casual players. Their website for Halo developers features an in-depth scoreboard for all Halo Online players, allowing people to see their friends' total kills, deaths, or even preferred maps and weapons. This connects real-life relationships with in-game events that a new player may want to try out as a way of enhancing their social cohesion and standing with both real-life friends and friends made over the internet. A drive to achieve is one of the multiple uses and gratifications that video games offer, and Xbox can target a casual audience who wants something new to accomplish. This is shown in the enigmatic nature of the trailers, such as the cryptic voice messages of the game's character Cortana, or in the trailer entitled Starry Night, which ends with the player jumping into a pit of alien monsters. This leaves the trailer's narrative unfinished, leaving the impression that the target audience of vaguely interested gamers are responsible for what happens next. It is up to them to save the world. All trailers end with the standard Xbox slogan of "Jump In," which beckons the audience to try something new and finish the story for themselves. Xbox's ideal brand persona is to be the facilitator of the global village, a world where all humans are interconnected via the internet and nobody is ever lonely, just like a real-life village. And this is clear in how they target audiences. An example of this brand image is in an extreme covert advertisement created by Xbox in 2006. A viral video entitled "Skipping" appears to be a handheld phone camera video of urban children jumping in and out of two skipping ropes. The footage seems to be spontaneous, but at the end the phrase "Jump In" appears, revealing the video is a staged advertisement. As an audience, we are positioned to view the action as a member of the crowd. The target audience can jump in to the skipping if they so wish. This fits with the global village persona as it allows the audience to feel part of something and create an emotional bond with the Xbox brand. However, this type of advertisement is arguably manipulative, and viewers may feel cheated when the supposedly genuine video is anchored to a major brand. An example of where this has gone wrong for Xbox is an ad called "The Standoff," where commuters in a train station suddenly attack each other with finger guns. On the surface, this image is playful, showing life shouldn't be taken too seriously, and it's inclusive because everyone is partaking in a silly finger gun shootout. Unfortunately for Xbox, the advertisement was poorly received and even banned in the UK due to connotations with the 2005 London Underground bombings. In an attempt to target the fun side of the audience, Xbox instead infringed upon the complex relationship audiences had with reality and ended up being rejected. Many people use video games as an escapist measure to disconnect from their real lives, and this creates conflict when Xbox shows them that the new world they can jump into is just a similar reflection of their own complex world they wish to escape. Furthermore, this shows that broadcasting is not as effective as concentrated marketing. Xbox knows who their main target audience are, and tailor advertisements to them. Broadcast targeting opens up the advertisement to polysemic readings. Xbox do not know how exactly the public will respond, as there are an array of different viewpoints. This is why Xbox goes harder on digital and social media marketing over TV spots. The internet is subject to fewer regulations on what companies can post, and so Xbox face a lower threat of being banned. Many people obtain personal fulfillment from the media products they engage with, and so making that franchise fan base as welcoming as possible is top priority for marketers targeting audiences in need of self-actualization.